So Def Jam drops the clips, Pusha T and the clips, behind a Kendrick Lamar feature. I'm guessing that there was supposed to be a Drake diss in the feature. I mean, because that's the only, I mean, Def Jam is under UMG. So if they dropped clips and Pusha over a Kendrick verse, then it only makes sense. I mean, what we all know what this is. I ain't got a slow walk, y'all. So yeah, that's crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I knew, or I assumed, I thought, I hypothesized that this Drake UMG lawsuit was going to lead us down a slippery slope of sucker-ish. You know, or maybe not even sucker-ish, but it looks like sucker-ish at this point. I mean, when I say maybe not, I'm thinking of the new. I mean, a lot has happened on this matter before I even, I haven't even gotten to speak on it. But I was just trying to, I was watching. I be watching. I don't, I don't just jump out the window, contrary to, what some may believe. Like, but it looks like Jay-Z has stepped in, Rock Nation stepped in, and they are about to put out the CLIPSE project. What's the name of the CLIPSE album? Let God Sort Them Out. Is that the title? It's a good title right there. Strong. I like it. So yeah, I don't know where it's going at this point. If Jay-Z, I mean, the way people are framing it is like Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, and Pusha T are standing against the machine. I don't know if it's that big of a deal. Like, I don't know if it's as serious as that. It could just be, oh, word, they not putting it out? Let me get that. It's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It could be purely business. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody like Jay-Z, who is of the culture, regardless of what many people, what some of y'all may say about son, he's still the culture, right? You like it or not, whether you like it or not. I mean, I appreciate it. But somebody from in the culture probably heard the song, because I heard there are rumors that the line ain't even, it's questionable that it's even disrespectful. It's questionable that it's even a Drake diss. That's what I heard. I didn't hear the verse or none of that. But so, if you UMG or Def Jam, and I heard it ain't nobody hip hop at the helm over there right now. It's what I heard. It's not something that I've been following closely, right? Excuse me. They may see it. All right, Kendrick is on here. Pusha T had beef with Drake before. Kendrick just now smoked Drake. I smell trouble, right? And they blocked it, basically. Well, they tried to block it. They were blocking it for a while. I saw a Pusha T, a CLIPSE interview actually. It was Pusha T and Malice. Salute to them. They was in the they was doing the interview, and they was talking about the album being almost done. They was just waiting for one feature, right? Turns out that feature was Kendrick. Also turns out they already had that feature. They was just, you know what I'm saying? They were just playing around with the marketing a little bit by telling us that they was waiting on it, by alluding to the fact that they were waiting on this Kendrick verse. But what I'm hearing is that they already had the verse, but Def Jam was trying to get Pusha to get Kendrick to change his verse. and Push was reportedly never going to do that. And and one thing led to another, and they just ended up. I think they wanted them to take the verse off after that, or then take the song off, and Pusha was like, nope, 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 and it ended up, the end result was Def Jam, UMG. They dropped Pusha T and the Clips. That's crazy, y'all. I mean, to me, I don't know about y'all, but that's crazy to me. It is. I mean, what kind of precedent is that setting? You know what I mean? Does that, like if UMG is folding or acquiescing to that kind of pressure? Did I use that word right? I think I did. If UMGs, you know what I'm saying, if that's what they doing over there, then ain't any rapper, I mean, like, what's to stop any rapper from, I don't like it. But it is I don't know, like, I don't know enough to know whether this is bad for the game or good for the game in the long run. Because what may be happening is UMG might be boxing themselves out of the game. I mean, like, labels in general, they've taken so much from the artist already. You understand what I'm saying? If you take and you keep taking, eventually you have nothing to take. And you know what I'm saying? It's like what you take away is your own power. You know what I'm saying? It's like the labels have had such a stronghold over this is their industry. We didn't come up with this system of making music. I mean, of putting out music and collecting. This is their foundation they laid. So, you know what I mean? They have controlled the landscape of it. We've all just been cogs in the wheel, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, to the point where it's like, like they have robbed, they have allegedly robbed everybody on a contract. But it's they thing. They make the rules. I mean, it's like, okay, we created this thing. Not the music, but the thing that gets us, that turns the music into all of this money. We created that. So it's like, we don't care what nobody tell us. Like, what no law tell us, we make up our own laws. And when you look at one of these contracts, they all look awful. To the naked eye, awful. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people be like, well, you signed it. Yeah, you're right. You did sign it. But you didn't know how to do the thing. You just wanted to put the music out. All you see is this is the only way to do it. You might not even know how unfair it is. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell it to you as like, yeah, they'll tell you all your favorite artists got this same kind of deal. You don't know your favorite artist got robbed too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh, this is normal. All right, but to your naked eyes, your favorite artist is balling. Always has been. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, whatever. This is doesn't seem fair, but it seems like it's still room to succeed within it. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? You did sign it. But then, what about when the label don't honor their contract either? What about when they don't honor their contract? Do you have a gripe then? What if you recouped and they just lie and say you didn't? Where do those numbers come from? Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going way too far down the wrong rabbit hole. But so I say all of that to say, I don't know what a Rock Nation deal looks like, or title, or whatever. Whatever. I don't know what that what those situations look like. But I know artists are getting smarter. You know what I'm saying? And they're being, even if they don't want to, by default they getting smarter, because like the way labels are playing these days, it's like you ain't got no choice but to learn more about this thing because they taking everything away. So if all of a sudden the only labels that exist are labels that are run by or owned by people from actual within, from actually within the culture, like a Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who understands the art, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from UMG, they hear Kendrick is on the record with Pusha T, or somebody from Def Jam, if it ain't nobody hip hop at the helm, they hear that Kendrick and Pusha T is on a song together, they immediately assume, you got Drake over here, he hear about it, he probably angsty about it, to put it politely. You understand what I'm saying? They just know it's about to be problems. You understand what I'm saying? When it probably ain't really problems. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from within the culture could hear it and be like, that ain't so bad. Even if it is a diss, that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was me, would none of them subliminal disses get on my nerves at all? I call, y'all already know I refer to that as vegan beef. Or the subliminal, nah, I'm not tripping off of none of that. That flew right over me. I wasn't even meant to hear that. If you wanted me to hear that, you would have said it with your chest. You understand what I'm saying? So, then again, like I said, I haven't heard the record. But what y'all think? You know, this whole thing is being framed as, like I said, like it's Kendrick, Pusha T, and Jay-Z have joined forces against the machine. I don't know if it's that serious. Is it? Let me know if that's what it is. You know what I mean? If that's the notion, that if that's the vibes y'all all getting. I don't have enough information on it yet. I'll be I'll be checking to find, I'll be listening, and I'll let y'all know if I have a more clear perspective. But I think this is significant, though. You know what I mean? It definitely is to hip hop as a whole. I just don't know how significant. You know what I mean? It's definitely something to watch for. Just the simple fact that it's happening. Like, like the fact that Pusha T and the Clipse actually got dropped. What's that Beastie Boys sample? Anyway, it went that far behind a Drake and Kendrick. Anyway, yeah, it's significant enough. But what say you? Welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, president, and the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm off the damn floor with you. If you don't follow the rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation. Leave us a super thanks or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be listening? Cash app tag gonna be in the description along with the Bandcamp link. The Bandcamp link is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap, because I know there's some of y'all out there. Some of y'all clicked on this video with the title being what it is and mad because I'm not rapping. Slap yourself. Anyway, there's a new mixtape there. It's called Nonviolent Rocco. See, I told you to slap yourself. I'm not saying I'm gonna slap you. Slap yourself. Nonviolent Rocco. Mixtapes dating all the way back to Shell Shock are at the other end of that Bandcamp link. So get involved. You know what I'm saying? Go get your binge on. When writing on the walls here, aka commenting, leaving comments. Use your spell checks, not your autocorrects. Autocorrects will get your comments exiled, deported, kicked out of the nation. You know what I'm saying? Deleted. This rules is rules, B. I'm saying it's ROCK, unless you're a Crip. Crips get a little pass, but they got it only if they put a cuz or cuh or something in the comment. But it's ROCK. K is 1,000. I want all my thousands. You understand what I'm saying? It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's AH at the end of the words, not ERs. It's monster, not monster. It's an A at the end of the words, not ER. The word, not ER. And for the love of all things decent, it's BCC, not BBC. Pause. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, if y'all made it to the end of this video, once again, welcome to the nation. Leave 4 music notes. Yeah, 4 music notes. Rock on, rock on.